For years, I've exposed the cogs of the machine in my videos, tracking how these wealthy predators use intelligence operations to fracture our collective sanity, flooding the masses with wild conspiracy theories that they intentionally mix in with conspiracies that were actually true, in order to cause confusion and division between us. Like how we pulled back the curtain on the group called the Aviary, that was a mid-century CIA-linked group that flooded the UFO community with a toxic cocktail of genuine classified data and absurd fabrications. Then we watched the same intelligence agencies repeat this blueprint verbatim with the QAnon movement, capturing a massive wave of awakening civilian energy and paralyzing it with a simple, insidious command, to just trust the plan. But we need to look past these historical case studies, and we need to look at exactly how this weapon is being deployed against the population right now across your feeds, through mainstream media, compromised content creators, and the current administration. Because it relies on a psychological framework known as shattered assumptions theory, that's actually backed by documented data from the National Library of Medicine. As civilians, our minds operate on three baseline assumptions to maintain stability: that the world is benevolent, that reality is meaningful, and that the self is worthy. But the elites know that if they can violently shatter those assumptions through a deliberate, non-stop flood of contradictory information, the human psyche fractures. And when confusion of information takes over, erratic behavior follows. The media doesn't need to make you believe a specific lie anymore, they just have to saturate the channels with so much synthetic noise that you lose the ability to discern anything. They buy off content creators to push hyper-sensationalized, divisive distractions while the administration orchestrates complex theater to keep you paralyzed in a state of perpetual waiting. They want us paranoid, looking at our fellow citizens and wondering who is a Fed, who isn't, and they want you entirely isolated. I want to give a huge shout out to Mary is Alien on IG for breaking this psychological blueprint down so beautifully. She exposed the core of this psychological trap, and that this tactical saturation is engineered to keep us forever looking for an outside savior, while leaving us too confused to know who to trust, and she also calls you Buttercup while explaining, which I love because it somewhat soothes the reality of the system's deception. But just know that the system will never provide a savior to dismantle itself. Every figure promising you rescue is just another layer of algorithmic camouflage. We must save ourselves, awaken others to this knowledge, build parallel systems of mutual aid, and find trust in each other, not the elite.